Hello guys, it's Rorschach here. Thanks for clicking on my video. It's time to talk about Ethan Ralph. An intervention is needed. Okay, Ethan Ralph then. Who is Ethan Ralph? He's a live streamer on YouTube. Probably one of the best live streams, the most entertaining, cutting edge, funny, silly, amusing, but just entertaining, you know, in a manner that you do not get on the mainstream shows that we've had on YouTube over the last few months. Actually, last couple of years maybe has been the Ralph Retort, aka the Kill Stream, and Ethan Ralph is the main host of the show. Right. Unfortunately for Ethan Ralph, the show was getting a little bit too popular here on YouTube, and because the show is not politically correct, he got no platforms, and it's become increasingly difficult to find the Ralph Retort over the last few weeks. I've been trying to keep up, trying to follow him on various platforms, but it's pretty difficult. Okay, so last night I felt like I needed a bit more Ralph in my life. I wanted to know what's going on with the Ralph Retort. I wanted to listen to the show, basically. So I went onto YouTube and I tried to search for the latest instalment of the Kill Stream of the Ralph Retort. I didn't find it, but what I did find was a hot mic video. It was a 10 or 15 minute video of Ethan Ralph, an audio video, talking to his mother. His mother wanted him to take her for a hospital appointment, but he was obviously in no state to drive a car or be anywhere other than bed and recovering from whatever he'd taken, whatever he drank. He was slurring his words. It was obviously paralytic, basically. I'll leave a link to that video down below. So I thought, oh no, is Ethan off the wagon? Because the last Kill Stream that I watched, Ethan Ralph sounded very sober, and he was talking about, you know, his battle with the bottle and how that he's on the wagon and he's not going to be drinking anymore. So I was thinking, when was this hot mic video shot, and what is he going to be like on the Ralph Retort now? So I found that he was on D Live. I signed up for D Live. I put my notifications on my phone, and I waited for the latest show, not knowing if there's going to be a show or not. And that show happened last night. Started about 1:30, 2 a.m. UK time. It started well. It started with a song which I thought really sums up the situation that's facing Ethan Ralph in a moment, in a trademark humorous manner. It was a country western music song, a country song, of a man singing about life being kind of sucky and him wanting to commit suicide. So I thought, wow, this is really saying it all. That Ethan Ralph is going to acknowledge that life is taking a turn to the dark side, but he's going to tackle it. He's going to tackle it with his trademark humour, and here comes the comeback. Ethan Ralph is going to be sober. He's going to be concentrated. He's going to be fun, amusing, cuddly. He's going to be the Ethan Ralph that we all love, we all appreciated on YouTube just a few months ago. But then the show actually began, and it was very obvious from the beginning that Ethan, whilst not in the completely paralytic state that he was in during the hot mic video, he was in no state to be broadcasting. He was slurring his words. He was obviously under the influence of maybe alcohol or pills, maybe both. So it was immediately evident that he was off the wagon. Okay, so and off the wagon, Ethan Ralph then went straight into technical difficulties. He could not talk to his two co-hosts, and the first 10 or 15 minutes of the video was all, is anyone there? Hello? Does this work? It was like that, and it was painful to listen. This is not what the Ralph Retort used to be. And I'm watching a video now, by the way, from a guy called Mr. Deadman. The video's title is "The Kill Stream is a Dumpster Fire." It says it all, really. I'll leave a link to his video down below. He's actually got audio of the show last night. So after a disastrous beginning of a drunken Ethan Ralph having technical difficulties, then the show began, I guess, in the usual manner of the Ralph Retort. they're going to be talking about internet drama. So what's the Andy Warski up to nowadays? He's always up to something, isn't he? Stand back and all that kind of stuff, right? So they played a clip from the Dick Show. Well, Ethan tried to play a clip from the Dick Show. He ended up beginning by playing the wrong clip. Then he played the clip of the Dick Show. And Dick was talking about Andy Warski's latest drama. There's always some drama going on with Andy Warski, right? But then the clip didn't end, as it usually does on the Ralph Retort. It didn't end after a couple of minutes. It just continues for about 25 or 30 minutes. And it was evident that the technical difficulties were continuing. Or I was thinking to myself, maybe Ethan Ralph is so wasted that he's just passed out and he hasn't pressed pause and started to comment as he usually does. So the next thing, and I was starting to drop off to sleep at this stage because it was quite late in the UK. The next thing I remember from the show was that Ethan was arguing with one of his co-hosts. And the co-host was saying to him, Ralph, I don't want to get into this here and now. I don't want to, create more drama. I'm not going to point out the inebriated elephant in the room. Please, Ralph, please, please. It was like that. And it was painful to listen to. Because this is a man, Ethan Ralph, who is off the rails and heading for disaster. Not only is his show a train wreck, a dumpster fire, but he is as well. And you cannot continue in life like this for very, very long. There has to come a point where you hit rock bottom. There was another streamer here on YouTube called Owen Benjamin, who's still going, though he's been demonetised, who had a similar problem with alcohol. I remember a couple of months ago, maybe not even that long ago, maybe a couple of weeks ago, he did a live stream where he was drinking too much as well, and he started crying his eyes out. He was bawling about his army buddies, right? And it was very sad to listen to. What Owen Benjamin did in the morning is he listened to the live stream. I'm sure his wife and other loved ones had an intervention with him and told him, Owen, you can't drink anymore. You can't do this anymore. This is really, really bad for you and the destination is not a happy one. So he stopped drinking. Owen Benjamin now is on YouTube doing live streams, stone cold sober. He's basically said it himself, I can't drink anymore. And the same situation needs to happen to Ethan Ralph. He can't drink anymore either, and he can't take whatever he's taking. He has to get on the wagon. And if you know Ethan Ralph in the real world, he's not an internet thing, you're not an internet friend. If you actually know him IRL, you need to stay as an intervention as soon as possible. Because this man, when he's sober, when he's focused, is one of the most entertaining personalities here on YouTube. And I want him back. I don't want him hiding out on D Live doing drunken dumpster fire streams. Because it's depressing. And I genuinely like the guy. And I don't like to listen to a man destroying his life for the lols of people here on the internet. And that's all I really want to say about the situation. I wish that I could help, and if I knew Ralph in the real world, I would tell him to his face, Ralph, you need to stop drinking for good. So if you do know him, can you please do the same thing? Not for me, not for you, but for Ethan Ralph himself. I want him back here on YouTube. I want him clear-minded. I want him funny, cuddly, clever, cutting edge, and I want to see what he can say on YouTube whilst playing along with the game like Owen Benjamin and other genuinely distant voices do. So I want Ethan Ralph back on YouTube. I want him sober. I just want him to be well, Okay, so I'll leave 3 links down below to the Ralph Retort on D-Live, to the unfortunate and deeply depressing Hot Mike video, and also to Mr. Deadman's video titled "The Kill Stream is a Dumpster Fire," where you'll get to listen to some audio clips from the Dumpster Fire show last night. And that's all I've got to say about Ethan Ralph for the time being. I'm just hoping that as I'm speaking, that there's somebody out there in the real world who cares about him, who loves him enough to basically save him from himself. Okay guys, thanks for clicking on my video. If you like and subscribe to my channel, I'd appreciate it very much indeed. The old buddy Rorschach will be drinking on the internet, but I'll be drinking cups of tea, and basically this is a pre-workout. You can't be drunk on the internet. Can't do it. Okay guys, cheers. I'll catch you all later.